What's up? It's a little odd here. I couldn't just recreate the layout, the overlay for myself when we realized that Nick wouldn't be here today. So let me do one thing to make it a little bit better. There you guys go. You can look at Nick like that as I do the Miss Marvel episode 5 review here on Marvel Multiverse Mayhem, the Genreverse Podcast Network's one and only Marvel show, all Marvel all the time. Not that we don't talk about Marvel and other things, but this is just Marvel stuff. Sponsored by the good folks over at Grow Generation. More on them shortly, and of course, part of the we are on the Genreverse Podcast Network, wherever you get your podcast from, and the Genreverse Podcast Network YouTube channel. Check out lrmonline.com. That's where you can find all the podcast news, interviews, all sorts of fun stuff there. So I'm Kyle Malone at that Kyle Malone on Twitter. Nick at Geeky Nick Dolls, not here today, as I mentioned a few seconds ago. God, scheduling and my own capabilities, you can kind of hear in my voice, still dealing with some brain fog from yesterday and really the last week or so. But anyways, because of that and Nick's work schedule and whatnot, I'm doing this review solo, so it'll be fast. I promise. Miss Marvel episode 5 should have been told. Let me spoiler free. It should have been told throughout the first 4 episodes, and then the kind of like big event and reveal. More of that should have been this episode. But basically, we got a lot more exposition, a lot more world building in the second to last episode of a 6 episode series, and it took a lot. And because last episode, while it was better than this in my mind, because it had more Kamala herself, it was also exposition heavy. So these 2 episodes back to back are, and they're like the opposite of Book of Boba Fett. We got 2 episodes towards the end of Book of Boba Fett that were just phenomenal, and then everything else around it was kind of meh. And then this is the maybe the opposite, where episode 6 will go back to good. But we had a really good start, and then this kind of lull here. And in the past, it's been Marvel's like episodes 3 and 4, not 4 and 5. But we'll see what happens with 6. The show's strength is when the kids are doing shit together, learning how to deal with her powers, regular teenage stuff, love triangle things, the cultural aspects at the mosque and whatnot. Those were all way more entertaining than these last two episodes. And really, it's kind of a big tonal shift in this episode. And again, if they had used, say, some flashbacks and in conversations between characters to get this story out, it would have worked a lot better. Just my take, of course. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I do need to talk a few things about spoilers, so why don't we take a quick word from Grow Generation, come back, and I'll do that.
Grow Generation, where the pros go to grow. The Grow Generation commercial team is armed with industry-leading professional consultants. Grow Generation's team will help you fully manage any size or scale project. They offer turnkey facility designs, cultivation room design, and on-site project consultation. Go to www.growgeneration.com, where the pros go to grow.
thank you, Grow Generation, for sponsoring the episode as usual. Their link is in the description box below. It's also on the write up at lrmonline.com. So here's your spoiler warning. This is all set pretty much in the past, except for the very last few minutes. We see the story of Aisha and a bit, her and the clandestines, and the partition train ride out of it, what became India as we know it today. It's all interesting story. It just, man, this is Miss Marvel, and all of that's important to her, but we needed more of like her involvement in it. And that's why I think, honestly, if the last 3 or 4 episodes had conversations between Kamala and her grandmother, that kind of filled in as many gaps as the grandmother had heard, even stories from her mom, even not turning the clandestines bad in as quickly as they did, even her getting more information from them, leading up to the maybe even mentioning the Red Dagger group to Kamala, all leading up to Karachi, where the grandmother's like, I gotta give you something, I gotta tell you something, we can't do it over phone, whatever the device you want, just like you used to get her to Karachi this time, do it like that. But to spend the entire episode doing this past thing was kind of boring. And again, that's not a knock against the story that they told, just how they told it. So really disappointing with that. And then at the end, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the clandestine leader. I kind of forgot her name, but Cameron's mother. It appears that she dies, but releases some sort of energy, because whenever Kamala's sent back in time by the bangle, it opens up the veil, but those trying to cross over like turn into crystal and then fall apart. And she does that, but she appears to have a change of heart. Oh, I'll stop it. I'll close it. But I think she had a plan, an idea, but man, they're really not explaining a lot of things. It seems like there's real quick shift to I'll save my son by sacrificing myself, but then energy from her goes and finds its way halfway across the world. Well, all the way. Anyways, across the world back to Cameron in the United States. It's just weird. And man, it almost makes you wonder if this could have been a more tightly knit 4 episode series. Tone, the shift, the 2 exposition heavy episodes, it's kind of a letdown, just to be kind of honest about it. But you let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If I had to grade this episode, what did I even write down last week? I think I said C plus. This, man, like, it's competently put together. It's just like, if this was the 45 minutes of just a movie of exposition, sure. And in that way, the way it's made and all of that, this is probably an easy, B minus C plus chunk of story, but man, as far as part of the flow here, I'm just gonna give it a C. It's a C. It's a C. Yeah, it's a C. So there you guys go. Let me see if I've got the browser window up, and I did not put Nick into all of the windows. So here's an empty one to show you guys. LRMonline.com. Go there every day for all of your entertainment news, needs, and opinions. We have interviews and reviews, written, video. We have access to all the podcasts, news articles, things about rumors, and everything you can imagine. We are writing about it. And if you would like to write about it, you can contact us. You can email Michael at lrmonline.com, MICHAEL at lrmonline.com, or hit the messenger on Twitter, the DMs, I think everyone called it, direct message on Twitter, and let us know if you're interested in writing on pretty much anything in entertainment, geek, pop culture, wrestling, sports. Like, literally, guys, the sky is the limit. Tabletop gaming and RPGs and things like that. All of the podcasts, of course, are available wherever you get podcasts from, like Apple, Spotify, Google, SoundCloud. The Cantina, that does Star Wars news, and we'll be reviewing Andor when it hits. You can also already catch our Obi-Wan Kenobi reviews from that. The Daily Cup of Genre has suffered a bit of scheduling issues this week, or brain injury issues. MMMayhem Reviews, doing Classroom of the Elite Season 2. And then Breaking Geek Radio, Nick's other show, although he won't be on this week, they do movie review or show review usually every week, and they also cover weekly news stories that interest them. So, and then of course you're watching Marvel Multiverse Mayhem, and after Miss Marvel, we hope to be able to do weekly news and leaks, rumor discussions, and maybe the occasional classic movie review whenever it makes sense, until the next Marvel movie or show. Speaking of movies, I will be doing the Thor review as well. I don't know if I'll get it up today. I'll try, but if not, it'll be up tomorrow being Friday. So yeah, we'll see. Thanks guys. Excelsior, and enough said.